guys, what's up? Minutes here, and you're watching CC Bookish, and oh my god, the Booktube-A-Thon's over. I'm filming this like 2 days after it's over, but still, I had so much fun being a part of the Booktube-A-Thon and watching all the videos. Even though I was traveling a lot of that time, I really didn't get to watch as many videos as I would have hoped to, but I'm gonna like go back and like restock. And I still wish I was able to do the challenges, but I wasn't. But I'm so happy like watching everyone else's challenges because they're really good. But anyway, I'm gonna start talking about like my Booktube-A-Thon experience. I have completed all 7 challenges, but wait, there's more. Hold on. I've read 8 books. 8 books. 8 books in a week. That is crazy. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to break this down by challenge, then show you the breakdown of it. So, challenge number 1 was to read a book with a person on the cover, and for that I chose Immaculate by Caitlin Dewler. This book follows our main character, one of the brightest students in that school, and on her way to be valedictorian. But when she mysteriously gets pregnant at 17, her boyfriend doesn't believe her and believes she was sleeping around, and her only person who supports her is her mom and one of her best friends. And it's the story of what it's like to be a pregnant teenager. It's not like completely religious, but the story follows like a real life experience of how people butt into other people's lives where it really has no concern on them. And it's just, I really love this book, and I think I give this book like a 4 out of 5 stars. The next challenge was to read a hype book, and for that I picked The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock. I heard about this book mostly from the Books and Lala's channel over Lala from Books and Lala. This book follows 4 main characters as they seemingly don't connect in Alaska, and it's showing how, you know, all their ties come together. And I don't think I should explain more on that, but this book was really good. I think I gave it like a 4 or a 5 out of 5 stars. It was really good. The next challenge was to finish a book in 1 day, which I actually did for most of these books, but for this specific challenge I chose Till Death by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a book by one of my favorite authors, and I picked it up because it's her. And this book follows our main character. She leaves after leaving her home for 10 years. She finally comes back to help out her mom. When stuff starts to happen, she starts to wonder if her past is coming back to get her. And it's a mystery thriller, so I'm not going to say any more than that, because anything else will like ruin the entire book. But it was really good, and it was like in that Jennifer L. Armentrout-esque type thing where you could read the entire book in one sitting because it's so good. The next challenge was to read a book about a character that's different from you, and for that I chose Everybody Sees the Ants by A.K.A. King. This is a boy, I'm a girl. He's white, I'm black. There's the 2 differences. We're very different. The book follows our main character. He's depressed and gets bullied by someone in his town. So and the only way he's able to deal with that is because he sees his grandfather in his dreams, and his mission in life is to save him. But when real life starts to catch up with him, he thinks he's gonna lose his grandfather. And I don't know how, like, it's really awkward to explain because there's so much more to this book than that, but it's just an amazing story, and I think that everyone should read it because it really talks about depression, and you don't really read about books with male depression and like just trauma in his life. And I think it really showed like his sense of abandonment. It's really good. Just pick this one up. It's really good. The next one was to read a book completely outdoors, and I honestly think I chose the wrong book for this because I was around my family when I was reading this. But anyway, I picked Sex Criminals Volume 2. Yep, I did. I sure did. And I'm a retard. But this was really good. Obviously, the first book follows our 2 main characters. That when they orgasm, they go into this time freezing moment, and after they randomly hook up, they realize that they both are able to go into this world. And the main character works for a library, so she decides to rob a bank to save her precious library. But then some stuff goes down, and this follows what happens after that stuff goes down. But this is a really good comic, and I love the pictures in it. It's really funny. So, highly recommend. It was a great book. The next challenge was read a book you bought because of the cover, and for that I'm going with Diary of the Wimpy Kid, old school, because I love Diary of the Wimpy Kid. So when I saw this title, which is a part of the cover, I picked it up. This book follows Greg Heffley. His grandfather moves in with him for a while, and they basically want him to act like they did in the old days, back when they didn't have technology and they went camping and all that weirdness. But it was really cute, and you know I love these books, so I read it and I loved it. Of course I think I loved every single book I read this readathon, which is amazing. And for my final challenge, which was read 7 books, this is the 7th book I picked, and this is Really Happening by Erin Chack. This is a BuzzFeed writer telling the story of her life, and this book was actually hilarious. Like, this book was so funny. I think everyone should read this book. Was so great. It was so funny. I commend her for this because she told the story of what it was like to be 19 and have cancer, and just her life, and it was just really good. Okay, I love this. This was so funny. Bonus book. Can you guys guess what it is? If you watched my haul, you know what it is. Can you guess? Is Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, the third wheel. This is the 7th book. Old School was the 10th in the Diary of the Wimpy Kid series. I think I read all of them, but I don't own all of them. This one follows Greg as he's going to dance that they're having at his middle school, and it's just him going to a dance, and it's really cute. And I love these books so much because it's just so relatable. It's not like a novel in the sense that it doesn't tell a complete story like with a happy ending or a bad beginning. There's not like much of a conflict. It's more like he's just recollecting his life in like picture form, and it's quality, man. Just quality. Okay, so now for my breakdown. On the first day, I completed challenge number 1, and I read a total of 443 pages. On day number 2, I completed challenge 3, and I read overall a total of 827 pages. On day 3, I completed challenge 4. I read a total of 1,107 pages. On day 4, I completed challenge 2. By then, my total was 1,334 pages. By day 5, I completed no books. I didn't read at all that day. On day 6, I completed challenges 7 and 5, and then my total was 1,677 pages. And day 7, I completed challenge 6. That brought my total up to 1,894 pages. And because of my bonus book, because I read it in that week, my total for last week was 2,111 pages read in a week. Can we just appreciate that really quick? Because I feel accomplished. I don't care where anyone was. I feel accomplished because of that. Patting myself on the back because that's a lot of reading. Okay, so if you guys like this, or if you guys have filmed a video like this, because I'm really interested to know what you guys did for the Booktube-A-Thon, comment down below, link your video down below so I can check them out. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below. My name's Sia, you're watching CC Bookish, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.